While in Union, the search continues for a woman feared killed in a fire. Christian Hauser is live right now with information on what crews are doing to find her. And Christian, the search has been going on for almost 24 hours.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, we've actually seen crews walking search dogs around this property here just within the past 15 minutes. But so far, investigators tell us they haven't found anything. But we have seen firefighters, if you take a look over here, several of them in what looks to be the basement of the building. While we've been here, we actually saw another dog. It was from Middletown, Ohio. It came out, and I asked the firefighter with him, I was like, why is the dog from Middletown here? And he said it was actually an arson dog. Now, that doesn't mean they're investigating this as an arson. It just means that that dog is specially trained to find accelerants. So he's being used to try and figure out what may have started this fire. But in just the past half hour, more crews have shown up with more equipment, including lights that are being set up to let the crews work into the night to try and find the woman's remains that they believe are in the rubble. This is what the house looked like when our crews first got to the scene last night. Firefighters had the fire mostly out, but you can still see some flames. NORMA Pike and her family have lived a few houses down for about 15 years. She didn't know the woman who lived in the house very well, but they would talk when they walked their dogs.
She was a very sweet lady, very sweet. We would chat about our pets. Her cat spent a lot of time at my house, and her dogs ran around a lot. Very friendly, sweet little dogs.
Pike wasn't home last night, but her son was. He called her to let her know about the fire.
He was trying with a police officer to break in because of the fire to rescue the animals, and they could see the animals, but they wouldn't come to them. They were literally reaching towards them, and the dogs backed away and went in the opposite direction, so he couldn't save the dogs.
Crews got here within a few minutes, but it was already too dangerous for firefighters to go inside.
It was so far advanced that it was impossible to go in the front door because it was already sagging and falling in.
Union Fire Chief Michael Morgan tells me they don't know what started it yet, but they think the fire started in the basement.
It already had it exposed up into the second floor, and it did collapse very early, so that would tell us too that everything holding the first and second floor up gave away.
Because there's so much debris, crews brought in search dogs to try and find the missing woman. The woman had 4 dogs who lived with her, but crews haven't found them yet. Pike thinks she knows why those dogs wouldn't come to her son when he tried to save them.
She was devoted to them, and they were devoted to her, so I'm sure that's what it was. And I'm sure when they do discover something, they'll probably be all together.
Just to give you all an idea of just how quickly this all happened, a woman I talked to says that she called 911 just seeing flames come out of the basement, but within just a few minutes the flames were erupting out of the top of the house. Crews going to continue to work here throughout the night. For now though, live in Union, Christian Hauser, Local 12 News.
Christian, thank you. And crews, of course, do have that extra equipment on hand to help them sift through the rubble and search for that woman.